Next problem. A building is 50 feet high. At a distance away from the building, an observer notices that the angle of elevation to the top of the building is 45 degrees. How far is the observer from the base of the building? So we have a building that is 50 feet high. Then there's the angle of elevation, which is 45 degrees. Then how far is the observer from the base of the building? So let's draw the building here. So let's say this is the building, and then there is an observer. Now the angle of elevation to the top of the building is 45. Okay, so let's draw a horizontal line like this. So you just have to remember that you have to create a right triangle here, because we will be using the trigonometric ratios. So the angle here is 45 degrees. Now the height of the building is 50 feet. Then this is the one that we need to know. How far is the observer from the base of the building? So again, after drawing or illustrating the problem, there is now a triangle formed. So let's say this is a right triangle. Now, this angle right here is 45 degrees. Now, what trigonometric ratio should we use? So we have here x. X is the adjacent side. Then the 50 feet there is the opposite side of 45 degrees. So again, that is opposite and adjacent. So it can be tangent or cotangent. So let's use tangent of 45 degrees. Again, the trigonometric ratio that you will use will be based on the given side and also the missing side. So you have to identify that. So tangent, so opposite over adjacent. So tangent of 45 degrees, we know that that is 1. So equal to, the opposite side is 50, and then over x. So we have to solve for x. So x now is equal to 50. So just multiply x to 1. 50 feet. So therefore, the observer is 50 feet away from the base of the building. Okay, next example. A man who is 2 meters tall stands on horizontal ground 30 meters from a tree. The angle of elevation of the top of the tree from his eyes is 30 degrees. What is the height of the tree? So there is a man, there is again a tree, so let's draw a tree here. Let's draw a tree. And then there is a man who is 2 meters tall. So let's say this is 2 meters. Now, the angle of elevation to the top of the tree from his eyes. So the horizontal line now is starting from his eyes. So let me just draw an imaginary horizontal line here. So let's say that this is his eyes, and then the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the tree, so it should be like this, is 30 degrees. Now the question is, what is the height of the tree? So we're solving for the total height of the tree. So we should have again a right angle here. So this one is a right angle. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put here that the distance of the man to the tree is 30 meters. So let's put here 30 meters. Okay, so from the 30 degrees, the adjacent side is given. Then since we have to solve for the height of the tree, so we have to consider the opposite side, which is this one. Okay, so we have to solve for this side later on. So this is our x. Okay, since we have the opposite side, we have the adjacent side. Let's again use tangent of 30 degrees. So we know again this is equal to opposite over adjacent. So let's substitute the values. Tangent of 30 is square root of 3 over 3 equal to opposite side, so that is x, over the adjacent, which is 30. So let's solve this. So we have 30 square root of 3 equal to 3 times x. So just cross multiply 30 and then 3 here. And then divide both sides by 3. So we have 10 square root of 3. This is now the value of x. So this side here is already 10 square root of 3. But what we need is the total height of the tree. 10 square root of 3 is only for this side. So we still have the missing side or length of the tree, which is this one. Now take note that the height of the man is 2 meters. So since the horizontal line that we draw here is parallel to the ground, so that means the height of the man is just equal to the height of this part of the tree. So if the height of the man is 2 meters, that means this one is also 2 meters. Now to get the total height of the tree, we have to add 10 square root of 3 and then the 2 meters. So since we cannot combine this, so this one now is our answer. So if you want, you can get the estimated value of this on your calculator. So estimated value of this is 19.32 meters. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something about the angle of elevation and angle of depression, also in solving word problems, and then see you next time.